Hello, I am making this video to formally announce that I, Lee Grossman, will be running to be the next commissioner of the NHL. Get the hell out of the way, Gary. I'm coming through. On my campaign to be commissioner, I am running on one single issue, and that issue is to completely ban advanced analytics from the sport of hockey and from the NHL entirely. Anybody who makes these bullshit AI models will be thrown in jail. I will throw you in jail, and anybody who overly subscribes to them will be completely banned from watching, tweeting about the sport. You will not be allowed to step foot in an NHL arena if you have so much as tweeted out a JFresh infographic thing, whatever those stupid, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll put one on the screen. If you have so much as tweeted one of those out, you're not allowed to attend an NHL game ever again for the rest of your life, unfortunately. If I catch somebody saying, according to my model, or my model says, banned, jail, get them out of here. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. If you have so much as alluded to having if you've said my model, you're done. I'm coming for you. I'm sick of it. We need to save our sport and ban the advanced analytics. It's ruining the game. It's ruining my life. I will watch a player for an entire season and just think to myself, man, this player's got a lot of potential. You know, he's really fast. He's got good hands. You know, he's got to work on some things defensively, but I think if he can put it all together, he can be a really solid NHL player. And then JFresh will come along and tweet out one of those little pictures, and it'll be like, this is the worst player in the NHL, and it's the player that I watched all year with my own two eyes and like has potential. Nope, this is the worst player in the league according to JFresh. And it's like, I spent the entire year watching TJ Brody. I know that can't be true. And that's the thing about these like advanced analytic guys is like, they're always wrong. Like they always end up being wrong. Their models are always so off, but people just like let them get away with it because they're using computers and people think that they're just like the most massive brain people in the world. I'm sick of it. We need them in jail. Throw them in prison. I'm obviously, I'm kind of kidding about this. I'm 20% joking, 80% being completely dead ass serious. I am whatever the lowest percentage of joking I can be about this to get away with saying mean things is what I am. Just to throw that out there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm doing bits. We're just having fun. This is a comedy channel. All right. This is not... You guys came here for hockey. I'm working on my stand-up routine. I am being serious, though. The advanced analytic thing is so infuriating to me. Like, if advanced analytics were around when Wayne Gretzky played, there would be somebody writing an article for The Athletic about how Gretzky's not the best player in the world because his EV defense is, like, not top 15. Like, I swear to God, dude. Dude, these people are insane, and they get away with it. They can just, like, can shit on a 21-year-old athlete that's given his life to the sport and is just trying to get in the league, and they can just roll out these models just completely shitting on them, destroying the way a fan base views a specific young player, and then they can just be like, oh, it's just what my model says. I'm actually a big fan. I'm actually a big fan of this guy. I just tweeted out this thing saying that his WAR percentage is 2.9% and his EV defense is... It's like, shut up. They shouldn't be allowed to do this. It's insane to me. Like, they can just hide behind, oh, it's not me saying this. It's just my model. It's just my computer. Like, dude, these guys are working on these AI models. They're just destroying 21-year-old, 22-year-old athletes and just like, oh, my mom, single, alone. Like, you're single and alone, tweeting about, you're worried about the wrong models. Like, it's time to start a family. Like, you need to get off the computer. I know that I'm doing this I'm making this video in my bedroom right now. I do realize that that's hypocritical. Give me a second while I wrestle with that. Nah, fuck these guys, man. Anyway, let me get into why I'm on this like anti-advanced analytics kick. Let me pull up this tweet here. Give me 1 second. All right, so here's the tweet. I woke up this morning. Let me paint a picture. Yawning, rubbing the eye crusties out of my eyes, turn over, grab the phone immediately. Obviously, I'm a slave to my phone. It's actually really bad. Get on Twitter immediately. One of the first things I see is a tweet from this Dom Zin. He is Zin. Mr. Upper Decky Gummy, Upper Decky Lip Pillow for let me try one more time. Dom Lazinskins. I can't read. So there's a problem there. I can't read, but you get it. We're just going to call him Dom. All right. He goes by Dom. Writes for The Athletic. He put out his annual look at the league-wide contract landscape. So basically, he goes through every single player and gives their contract a grade, a letter grade, like we're in school. Take out your pens and paper, everyone. Gives them a letter grade and then gives the team like an aggregate grade based on all the individual contracts. So the Tampa Bay Lightning had the best, and the Seattle Kraken had the worst, and the Blackhawks were 31st. So that we were second from the bottom, as expected. Though, if you watched my video yesterday, I alluded to that having the fourth line be Nick Foligno, Jason Dickinson, and Ilya Mikheyev, all players over the age of 30, making over $4 million. We've got a lot of bad contracts, but that's understandable given the rebuild, and that's just like how it is. So we're not really blaming the GM. You got to get to the cap floor. You got to pay somebody. So not important. What set me off was this right here. Alex Vlasic, the best defenseman on our team, has been so solid. I mean, this guy playing almost 24 minutes a night. Like, how old is Alex Vlasic? Like 24, 23? I don't know. He's young. C+. That set me off. That drove me up a fucking wall. So I said, Dom listed Alex Vlasic's contract as a C+. Someone take his phone away from him immediately. Hashtag Blackhawks. And the tweet is currently sitting at 168 likes. So I should like my own shit. 169 likes. Nice. 20,000 views, almost 21,000 views. We've got a bunch of replies. So this is what set me off about the advanced analytic. It's like, first of all, also, by the way, Ryan Donato's agent is probably sick to his stomach seeing this. He said, a total surplus of what? We could have got Donato picking up his phone, calling his agent. We could have gotten what? Yo, Dom said we could have gotten $2 million more, bro. I know Donato's agent is hiding somewhere right now. Also, like, Donato, this could be an overpay, you know? Like, Donato's never had a season over like 31 points, and he had 60 this past year, got the bag. But Alex this is what doesn't make sense with the AI models, is they're not attached to reality. It's just like a snapshot of like the exact second. It's terrible. Stop tweeting these out. These don't need to exist. We don't need these. Can we all agree we don't need these? They're so useless. Let's go through some of these replies. Some of them are good. Steve said, I haven't been pissed off by The Athletic in a minute, but that whole section on the Hawks got me heated. I can't go to the whole section, but he basically just shit on Alex Vlasic for like an entire paragraph, saying that he took a massive step back, which, are we watching the same shit? Like this, I need to spend a second on this. I've seen it on social media too, and like people in the replies were kind of like saying something similar, that like, oh, Alex Vlasic took some big step back this year. Are we watching the same game? Like, I'm watching a kid become the biggest leader on the team. Like, Alex Vlasic should probably have the C at this point. Seth Jones leaves halfway through the year by Seth. Alex Vlasic steps up. He's playing almost 24 minutes a night, getting all the toughest assignments. He's on the penalty kill every single time. They were having him play the power play too. I mean, they're just making this kid play everywhere. And he's still looked really solid. He's one of the better defensive defensemen in the league already. And so I'm just like, I'm so confused. I'm like, I watched this kid who get all this responsibility this year. You know, he had so much more asked of him this season than he did last season. And I thought he took it in stride. I mean, sure, he struggled at times. The whole team struggled. We were ass. Do I need to pull up the standings? It was an ass team. What are you talking about? Alex Vlasic took a massive step back. Where? Are we not? Is everyone just going off these fucking advanced analytic models? Because I watched him with my own two eyes all season long. There was no massive step back. There was not. There was progression this year. It's got me hot. Why am I wearing a long sleeve shirt? Fuck. Okay, I gotta. All right. Let's go through some of these. To be fair, what has Vlasic done to deserve almost $5 million per? Sorry, but it's spot on. Do I believe he will play his way to deserving that money? Yes, I think he can be amazing, but he's not there yet. What? This guy, whoever this is, Jaco Vision, is not watching the same games as me. This guy does not watch Blackhawks hockey, right? I couldn't get away from Blackhawks hockey this year. I am Blackhawks hockey. I watch every single game. This guy's wrong. Like, I'm just telling you, you're wrong. Like I understand there's like, you know, things are subjective sometimes in life and like there's two sides. This guy's fucking wrong. This is stupid. Anyway, I said what did I say? He plays like 24 minutes a night and is given the hardest assignments, laughing emoji. There are literally players on every team in the league that make more money than Vlasic, fact, but do less, true. I swear there's no way you watch Blackhawks hockey. All right. Dickinson is not a bad contract. He's the best two-way forward on the team and finished 7th in Selke vote. Oh, and I said, I'm going to be honest with you. Dickinson was super ass this year. Fact, sorry. Jason Dickinson was not good. If you watch the entire season and you think that Jason Dickinson was our best two-way forward. Two-way forward implies that you play offense and defense. Jason Dickinson can't play offense. Frank Nazar was the best two-way center on this team, for the record, just so that we get that out in the open, just so that all you've... Now, write this down. This is when I say you need a pen and paper, this is when you need a pen and paper. Write down Frankie Nazar, best two-way center on the Blackhawks, okay? Now, you put that in your back pocket. We call that back pocket information. Very important. Let's continue. I feel like things can be true. Vlasic took a big step back and struggled. I don't understand this big step back narrative. I must have been watching a different player this year. Fact. What are these guys watching? What are these people watching? Objectively speaking is analytics. And that's when you continue. That's when you do not respond. When you are arguing with someone about the sport of hockey on the internet, you got the pen and paper back out, and they say, I mean, objectively speaking, his analytics. Stop right there. Don't read the rest of what they have to say. Throw it out. Do not waste your time. Do not open your eyes wide enough to read what they are going to say after that. If they say, objectively speaking, his analytics, that's when you move on. And what did I do? I moved on. I did not respond. How is Donato not a B? I said, I think Vlasic's contract's better than Donato's. You're right, should be a D-. Kid just has size, but can't skate any better than Central State's squirt minor fourth grader. And I just said, yeah, you don't know puck, carry on. And that's sometimes with these guys that are just rage baiting. Tell them they're wrong, carry on. Don't lose sleep over it. Just keep it moving. All right. By the way, you're not getting this anywhere. This is like lecture material. I mean, this should be shown to young hockey teams. I think it should be shown to people studying social media. This is really just groundbreaking stuff that I'm doing right here. Please follow me on X, by the way, so that you can like all my tweets and so that we can I can keep making these videos trashing people on social media. Not trashing people. We're having civic debates publicly. Right? That's what the founding fathers died for. Follow me on X is the whole point. Follow me on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I paid for the blue check mark just so that more people will see it. And thank God I did, because now I have 169 nice likes on this tweet. Okay, continue. I'm taking too long. Sorry. He's drunk. Very terrible take. Vlasic's contract is a steal. Okay, so there you have it. That was that tweet. Now, before I get out of here, I do want to talk about another tweet that I'm going to pull up. Give me one sec. So this is another one of these advanced analytic guys, Nick here. And this thing was going viral, 237,000 views. Here it is, finally one of the best 100 prospects in the NHL in the eyes of my model. Throw him in jail. Throw him in jail, please. If you have a model and we're not talking Bella Hadid, you should be in jail, please. Oh my God, it's disgusting to me. Anyway, let's pull up his model. All right. So according to this model, this is, Cole Hudson, Zeev Buium, Michael Misa, Ivan Demidov, Alexander Nikishin. Fine, whatever. I can live with that. Would I disagree? Yeah. But then when you start, we've got at 8, we've got Jeremy Larange. Jeremy Larange at 8. What are we doing? We got Matthew Schaefer, 25th overall, and we got 7th round pick Jeremy Larange of the Columbus Blue Jackets playing out of the BCHL at 8. Above Anton Frendel. What is it like? You should look. I know that this dude who made this model, Nick, probably worked really hard on it, and so he does all the work for it, runs the the test, runs the model, and it pops out this is what pops out when you get to that point, and you see Jeremy Larange at 8th. Of all the prospects, at 8th, that's when you say, all right, we got to go back to the drawing board. That's when you say, all right, something is off. All right, maybe this model is, that should be the telltale. There's so many, just hilarious to me, some of these guys just being oh yes, please tell me about how Ben Kindle is better than fucking literally so many of these guys. Yes, tell me how Ben Kindle's better than Cole Iserman and Matthew Schaefer and Anton Frendel. I would take Easton Cowan all the way down here at 70. And yes, thank you. Ben Kindle is going to be, the future generational superstar. These models are horseshit. OV clap bomb. This is proof that micro analytic models are for the most part horseshit. Yes. See, OV clap bomb is the king of the eye test. All right. If you want an honest, fair synopsis of how good or not good a player is, hit up a guy like OV clap bomb. He's not going to pull up some bullshit analytic. He's not going to tell you about his model. He's just going to give you the eye test. All right. What happened to the eye test? The eye test is dying because of this absolute tomfoolery that is advanced analytics. We need to completely ban it, and we need to do it soon, because soon enough, nobody's going to be making videos like what I'm doing. It's just going to be here's how I cooked up my model, and here's all the information it spat out. And literally the only analysis of the sport we're going to get in 10 years is just going to be AI models giving us this horseshit. We need to get rid of it. We need to do something about it, and we need to do something about it soon. I think that's really all I've got for this one. This is definitely going to be a longer one, but I had to get this off my chest. I am sweating right now. I've been screaming. Sorry if the audio on this is fucked up. I'm not good at this. I don't like the microphone, if the camera got blurry, this is not my forte. It's going to take a while before I'm good at it. So just let me know in the comments if you guys are advanced analytics stands, and if you support advanced analytics, and if you are a big consumer of advanced analytics. Just let me know in the comment section, just so I can write your name down and permanently ban you from my channel. Thanks so much for watching. Hit the like button. Please subscribe. I'm cranking out a video like every single day. I'm serious about this shit. I am going to work harder than anybody on NHL YouTube. I can promise you that. That's a fact. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.